archives.com or brightsideben.com. If you're interested in joining the Brightside Ben phone team, or Brightside Ben team, call the phone team at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470, or you can head over to brightsideben.com and click on the Join the Team link. You can also order any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program via brightsideben.com. Pull down on the shopping cart. Make sure you check out the Beyond Organic products, the Swear V and Amasai and probiotic enriched cheese from Beyond Organics and Jordan Rubin. Especially bred cattle and specially processed dairy that doesn't have the problematic protein. A lot of folks who have problems eating cheese or eating dairy but still love cheese and love dairy may be able to use the Jordan Rubin Amasai Kefir-like beverage and the Swear V Whey beverage as well, and the probiotic enriched cheese, which is super, super delicious. And you can find out all about that at brightsideben.com. Check out the shopping cart. Just pull down on the menu, and all the longevity products you hear advertised on the program or recommended are up at brightsideben.com. Also want to remind you to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. Thank you to Robert Lundgren, my webmaster, who does such a good job at pharmacistben.com, pharmacistben.com. Okay, so we're talking prostaglandins. A few more things. I'm going to just finish up on the fat notion, the link between essential fatty acids and prostaglandins. We've been talking about that for a while. There's also other nutrients that are important for helping build, stabilize, balance prostaglandins. We'll tell you what those are here momentarily. If you're thinking prostaglandins, though, primarily you want to think fats, fat absorption, fat malabsorption, or fat malabsorption. And keeping in mind, nearly everything in the body, everything that happens in the body involves on some level prostaglandins. Every opening, every closing, every firing, every cessation of firing, every inhibition, every excitation, every contraction, every relaxation, inflammation, anti-inflammation, heart pumping, heart relaxing, blood vessels opening, blood vessels closing, blood pressure, eye fluid pressure. All of this involves prostaglandins, which in turn involve fat intake, getting your fats, essential fatty acids, and fat malabsorption. Fat malabsorption is such a significant issue, you guys, especially if you've had a gallbladder removed. If anybody's trying to convince you to remove a gallbladder, please think long and hard about having that gallbladder taken out. It's seriously important. It's not extra. I cannot believe it when I hear medical professionals say you don't need a gallbladder, and I hear it all the time. Yes, you need a gallbladder. There's nothing in your body you don't need. The gallbladder is a critical player in fat absorption. That means you're going to have issues with prostaglandins, you're going to have issues with fatty vitamins, you're going to have issues with essential fatty acids, you're going to have issues with minerals which require fat absorption. We're going to be talking here about a very important mineral that's absorbed into the body via, at least partially, via the fat absorption system. You're going to have big problems if you take your gallbladder out. And in any case, having stones or having a gallbladder problem is not a reason to yank the thing out of your body unless you have cancer. Before the days of Viagra, we used to compound prostaglandin injections that men would inject directly into themselves to give themselves an erection. Can you imagine this? A big needle, boom, right into their manliness, if you know what I'm saying, to get an erection. These days, there's compounding pharmacies that are still making up prostaglandin creams for folks who can't use Viagra. This is why we're always harping on fat absorption and fat malabsorption issues. This is why addressing the body's ability to process fats as well as the intake of Ultimate EFAs and the Healthy Start Pack are such an important part of staying healthy. It's no coincidence that the best-selling drugs in the world are prostaglandin-type drugs, including Nexium and Zantac and aspirin and Tylenol and Motrin. These all work via their effects on prostaglandins. Celebrex, the COX-2 inhibitor drug. One of the most important roles for prostaglandins involves cell growth and cell division. This makes them very important for the developing embryo, for the fetus in the womb. And this is one of the most important reasons that all pregnant women need to be using the Ultimate EFAs and Ultimate EFA Plus. Everybody needs to, but especially if you're pregnant, because of this prostaglandin link to how cells divide and how cells grow. Of course, in a fetus, an embryo and a fetus are the quintessential example of regulated, controlled, tightly choreographed cell growth. And this is all regulated via the effect of prostaglandins, which come from your Ultimate EFAs and EFA Plus. Prostaglandins help orchestrate all the intricate chemical reactions and movements and processes that are responsible for how an embryo develops into a fetus and ultimately into a healthy human baby. Early in the development process in the womb, the cells line up into a sheet, and from that sheet, cells have to kind of position themselves, structure themselves in the form of a body. It's a really amazing process how we go from one cell, or from 2 cells, to 100 trillion cells to form a body. And all of this is regulated in large part by prostaglandins, which means all of this is regulated in large part by your ultimate EFAs and EFA pluses. And these things aren't found in food, you guys. That means supplementing. If you're not supplementing with your ultimate EFAs, it's very likely you're going to be deficient, and it's very likely you're going to have issues with prostaglandins. And if you're pregnant and you're not supplementing with your ultimate EFAs, it's going to be much more difficult to build a healthy baby. And by the way, this role for prostaglandins in the development of a healthy fetus has important implications for the development of cancer. There's a lot of similarities between the growth of fetal cells and the growth of cancer cells. Both are growing, both are developing, both are dividing rapidly, and in both, the development is going to have prostaglandin is going to play a role in the development. That makes the ultimate EFAs, via this prostaglandin connection, important supplements for cancer prevention. And once again, given the likely widespread deficiencies that most people have in omega-6s and omega-3s, it's very likely that the development of tumors, the development of malignancies, the development of cancer has an aspect, anyway, of EFA, essential fatty acid deficiency. And of course, as we've been talking about blood supply or blood flow and blood clotting and hypertension, high blood pressure, there's no more important role for prostaglandins than in the controlling of blood flow. Prostaglandins are the key signaling control molecules for involved in the dilation, which means opening up, or the constriction, closing up, of blood vessels. That means they're critically important for hypertension, for high blood pressure. Once again, your ultimate essential fatty acids are one of the best supplements you could take if you're dealing with hypertension. They also play a role, the prostaglandins also play a role in blood clotting. Keep in mind, prostaglandins equal EFA. So when I say prostaglandins play a role in blood clotting, I mean essential fatty acids play a role in blood clotting, and that means the ultimate EFAs and ultimate EFA pluses can play a major, major role in keeping the blood flowing as it should. And given that deficiencies are common, maybe that is one of the main reasons why blood clotting issues are such a major factor when it comes to the health of Americans, and why blood thinning drugs are among the best-selling drugs in America. Maybe it's something like our blood clotting crisis is nothing more than manifestation of circulatory problems secondary to EFA deficiency. And by the way, all this circulatory stuff really has a role to play, a very important role to play when it comes to kidney disease and kidney health as well. I'll tell you what I mean when we come back from our break, and then we'll take your phone calls also. 855-660-4261 is our number. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back after this.
My Magic Mud is a tooth whitening powder that removes plaque and detoxifies your mouth. It's safe for your enamel, giving you a beautiful polish and a dentist-like clean after every use. My Magic Mud is also the perfect remedy for pain caused by sensitivity. It strengthens your teeth and gums for a strong, healthy smile. The ingredients are 100% natural, and it's safe for children. Simply brush with My Magic Mud right before bedtime for a cleaning you can count on. Visit mymagicmud.com.
Does advertising on the Genesis Communications radio network actually bring positive results? Let's ask
Thomas Baldrick from Freeze Dry Guy.
And do the GCN listeners let you know they heard your ad?
Customers do let us know they've heard Freeze Dry Guy ads on GCN. They seem to be very loyal listeners to GCN, and they stay with those shows, and subsequently they stay with our business too.
Looking for positive results? Contact Lee Wickenhauser at 877-996-4327, extension 107.
If you need to say happy birthday, happy anniversary, thank you, or simply I'm thinking of you, ProFlowers.com is the key. ProFlowers has stunning bouquets, like the best-selling 100 blooms for $19.99. Plus, ProFlowers will include a glass vase for free. Sending someone a wonderful surprise of beautiful flowers sent fresh from the fields is easy. Choose the bouquet you like, pick the delivery date, and each order is 100% guaranteed. Plus, all bouquets from ProFlowers are guaranteed to last at least 7 full days. Beautiful, fragrant flowers, picked fresh and sent to your loved one for lasting enjoyment. To To get this incredible savings and send someone 100 gorgeous blooms with a free vase for $19.99, go to proflowers.com. Click the blue microphone in the top right corner and enter code PLOW. That's proflowers.com. Click the mic and enter code PLOW.
At 30dayfoodsupply.com, you can now purchase a one-of-a-kind product not available anywhere else. A meatless burger dry mix in 4 delicious flavors. With our new Oregon Trail Foods vegan burgers, all you do is add water and fry. They need no refrigeration. They're packaged in Mylar bags with an oxygen absorber for a long shelf life. They're non-GMO. They're gluten, soy, nut, and chemical-free, but they're loaded with flavor. And a good source of carbs and protein, yet low in sodium. Flavors include Italian, spicy Mexican, 6 vegetable, and black bean olive. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010 and order today. Eat them every day, take them camping, or save them for an emergency. Check them out at 30dayfoodsupply.com and click on the vegan burger icon. That's 30dayfoodsupply.com, where all of our products are produced in Oregon by Oregon Trail Foods. 30dayfoodsupply.com.
I will never forget the day my son Jeremy told me he hated me and slammed the door in my face. I'm behavioral therapist Janet Lehman. Behavior problems can turn the child you love and your life into a nightmare. That's why my husband James and I created the Total Transformation, the step-by-step program that shows you how to fix the worst behavior problems and get your child to respect and listen to you again. No matter what the behavior, defiance, backtalk, angry outbursts, disrespect, we can help you stop it. Now you can get the Total Transformation for free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. You can keep it forever for free.
Limited number of free programs available. Call now. 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595. That's 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at goberkey.com. That's goberkey.com today.
We are the premier independent talk radio network, the Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
Hi, we are back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. 855-660-4261 is our number. We've got lines open for you. Try to call in early so we can squeeze in as many calls as possible. 855-660-4261 is your number on the bright side. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program like the one designed by Doc Wallach, we can help you do that. 855-660-4261. Of course, if you have questions about the longevity products or formulations, if you want to contribute to the conversation, we'd love to hear from you. Or if you have a success story you'd like to share, 855-660-4261 is our number on the bright side. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear advertised or recommended, please go to brightsideben.com and check out our shopping cart, or call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470 and ask them about joining the Brightside Ben team for a one-time $10 fee. You can start a longevity business and enjoy all the tax benefits, including writing off your home office and writing off mileage, writing off your stamps, writing off your dinners if you have dinner meetings, all the tax benefits associated with having your own business for a one-time $10 fee. And they can tell you all about it at the Brightside Ben phone team, 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. Okay, so a couple more things about prostaglandins. Tomorrow we'll talk about a really interesting mineral that's important, and probably an interesting vitamin that's important for helping with prostaglandins, a mineral that's very, very commonly deficient in the